This is a real zombie fish, y'all. His eye is just really messed up. He looks like he's dying. He looks like he's gonna die. Yeah, shake that, shake that, shake that. One of the tadpoles here is now becoming a frog. So this is the 20-gallon that I'm going to be setting up. Hopefully this comes out great. This is my first pallidarium. What's going on, everybody? It's MasterAquatics, just bringing you guys another video. So I just came back from the fish store and I picked up this fish right here. He's pretty decent looking. The reason why I bought him was not because of his looks or because of his colors, but the store owner told me that this is actually a flowerhorn of some sort. I don't know if that's true. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. He was really cheap. He was about $40, and the reason why I got him was because he was in really bad condition, or at least that's what I think. The aquarium that he was in at the store, it was really overstocked. The water quality wasn't that great, and there was a lot of white patchy fungus looking things on the fish in there. Now, I'm not talking down on the fish store because I go there all the time. They really do take care of their fish and do the water changes, but it's just that one particular tank was bad. All the other tanks look good, and I noticed this guy, he has a really messed up eye, and he's just beat up. Just all around, just beat up. I want to try to nurse him back to health and just get him back to being healthy and just beautiful, and that's what I want to do in this video. I'm also going to be setting up a pallidarium because one of the tadpoles here is now becoming a frog, and I'm really new to this, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys are new. Some of you guys might be an expert at this, but I have to set up a pallidarium so I can get this tadpole into his new home. All the other ones, they're still tadpoles, but there's legs coming out, so I'm going to be moving these guys, and I'm also going to be moving the prawn shrimp that's in here. You guys can't see him because he's hiding. He's right there, and I do apologize for the aquarium being dirty. I am going to do a water change. You guys are going to watch me do that. So in this video, I'm going to set up a new home for this guy, and I'm going to move the tadpoles into their new home. And I gotta move the prawn shrimp somewhere because I'm gonna be adding medication in here. And I don't know if the medication is going to affect the prawn shrimp, but I don't want to take any risks on that. I don't want to kill the prawn shrimp, so I'm gonna be moving him. I don't know where I'm going to be putting him. Now, I'm gonna be setting up a 20-gallon right here. I don't think I should set up two aquariums here at the same time. I don't know if the shelf will be able to support that, but I'm gonna set up one first. This is where the pallidarium is going to be, and I'm going to see if the shelf will be able to hold it. I'm pretty sure it will. I don't know if it'll be able to hold two. I mean, it should, because this is a 46-gallon tank, I believe, and it holds this one just fine. So it could possibly hold a 29-gallon and a 20-gallon, but you know, you never know. Plus, this is going to be a pallidarium, so it's not going to have as much weight as a aquarium that's just filled with water to the top. A pallidarium, if you guys don't know, is like half land and half water, so it's not gonna have that much weight. So this is the 20-gallon that I'm going to be setting up, and there's some biomedia in there. I'm gonna take out that. There's some black sand in there. I'm going to leave that in there. And right here is a 10-gallon aquarium that I used to set up the SpongeBob tank. So this right here is pretty much set up. It has the cycled media substrate, and it has some used tank water, which people say is useless. In my personal experience, I feel like it is a little bit beneficial. I mean, it's better than using just regular tap water. So I'm gonna be using the water and the media in here to set up the pallidarium in here. I won't need that much water, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First things first, gonna get rid of all the white media in there, and then I'm gonna put this up on the shelf, and we're gonna start scaping. Alright guys, so I took out most of the media that was in there. I left two pieces in there just because I'm weird like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put in some cycled substrate in here. I'm gonna be putting a lot. So this is not going to be a really fancy pallidarium, and if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please let me know down in the comments down below. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this side with about this much water, and then like starting from here, I'm just gonna have a bunch of substrate just stacked to the top with rocks and stuff like that. I'm not gonna add any plants or anything fancy like that. Reason being is because, one, this is a 20-gallon tank. Bullfrogs, they need about at least 40 gallons, especially if you have multiple, then you need more than that because these things, they get really big. I was told it takes them a long time for them to get really big, but this tadpole over here turned into a frog pretty quick. So I don't know. So I'm gonna have to get ready pretty soon for the other ones, but the reason why I want a good amount of water in here is because there's still 3 other tadpoles in here that still need to transform. So they still need to be fully submerged in water. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the substrate in here first, and then I'll add the water, and then I'll go ahead and add the few rocks where the frog can come up here and just chillax and do what he needs to do. And then we'll move on to the flower horn. Alright guys, so I'm halfway there. So I got the filter installed. I actually had to go out and get me a specific filter for a pallidarium. Obviously you can't use a regular hang on the back filter. You're going to need something that's a little bit deeper into the aquarium. So you got to get a specific filter for pallidarium. So this one, it has like these little suction cups on the back. You can bring it down to as much as you need to, stick it onto the aquarium glass, and it'll filter the water for you, no problem. I also added some biomedia in here, except instead of the separate ones, I got the biomedia that's in the bag. I just threw it in here, and I'm gonna go ahead, grab some substrate, cover all of this up, add the rocks on top, and then I'll go ahead and wait till the cloudiness of the water gets clear, and then I'll add the tadpoles in here. So I'm halfway done. Hopefully this comes out great. This is my first pallidarium. I kind of know what I'm doing and I kind of don't. So if you guys have any advice, please leave comments down below. Alright guys, so after adding everything, the water finally cleared up after a few hours. This filter is actually really good. It cleared this up in about 2 hours. This filter is still working on clearing up this tank. It's on its way there, but still a little cloudy. And what do you guys think of this setup right here? I think this setup will be okay. I think the frog will be able to get up here easily. I don't think it'll have any problems. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the tadpoles and the frog into this pallidarium. Alright guys, check them out. So I finally put the frog in there. I actually put him on top of the rocks, and hopefully he can find his way into the water whenever he needs to. But like I said, I think he'll be fine like this. Again, leave comments down below. Give me some advice, help me out if you feel like this is not a suitable tank for this frog. Let me see if I can get a top view of this guy. I think he'll be just fine in here. Alright, now time to get the tadpoles in here. Alright guys, so I got the tadpoles all settled in. There they are. Water looks good. Tadpoles look good. Frog's over there hiding. Hopefully he makes use of these rocks over here. And I finally just did the water change in the 75-gallon tank. Still a little cloudy. Glass is dirty. I'm going to wipe down the glass. I went ahead and moved the prawn shrimp into the 125. So he'll be just fine in there. I put a piece of driftwood in there so that way he'll be able to hide under it. So he'll be fine in there. Alright, so I still got the fish in here. He's still just chilling. Let's check him out, y'all. He's a little sickly, but I'm going to bring him back to health. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox him or unbag him whenever the water gets a little clear, so that way you guys can get a good look at him. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, everything is finally done, and I just missed it, but I promise you guys I just threw in some bug bite pellets in here and he totally went for it. And this guy is doing absolutely amazing as far as eating, but I mean, just there's a lot of fin rot and his scales are just messed up, and there's this blotchy like white fungus looking things, and his eye is just really messed up. But as you can see, he has really bad eyesight because of that bad eye. And there's some pellets up there, and I think he knows there's food up there. I'm trying to get him to get the ones that are up there, but he doesn't see them. Maybe I can try to throw in some sinking pellets in there. Let me try that for a second. By the way, bug bites, I know I do this in lots of videos now, and it's because bug bites is a really good food product for fish, and I highly recommend it. So if you want to order some, go in the description and click on the link and order you some through Amazon. So I'm just gonna put in a little here. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Yeah. You're such an ugly flower horn. You look like something out of a Halloween movie. I don't know what is wrong with this fish. He looks like a zombie, really. This is a real zombie fish. And the store owner said it was a flower horn, but I've never seen a flower horn look like this. I mean, usually flower horns, they have the distinctive, like, Asian markings on them. And when I say Asian, I mean like most flower horns that I'm familiar with, they have like Chinese or Japanese letters markings on them, if that's the proper wording for that. But hey, one of the healthiest signs of a fish is a fish that eats, and this guy, he is eating. So he looks like he's dying, he looks like he's gonna die, but he's actually eating. So this is a real zombie fish, y'all. And as far as the eye goes, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some medication for that. Now, the store owner told me that it might be too late to try to fix that eye. So what I was thinking is I was thinking of doing some sort of surgery for that eye. It just looks like there's like a layer of fungi growing on that. And I was thinking of just manually just removing that, but this time I'm gonna actually go out and get some brand new medical surgery equipment, like a brand new scalpel and medical scissors. Not like the surgery video that I did on my tarpon, where I used some pretty rusty equipment, not gonna lie, but I thought it would do the job. This time, if I do surgery on this fish, I'm actually gonna go out, get some new equipment, sterilize it, and just do it properly and just do it right. And if you feel like that's what's best for his eye, then let me know. Leave some suggestions down below. Tell me what you think, because hey, maybe I shouldn't even do the surgery, because I mean, he's doing fine just the way he is. I mean, he is eating. So, but let's go ahead and add in some medication, because I am seeing the white blotches on his fins, and I noticed that that stuff was on a lot of the other fish in the aquarium at the store. Alright, so I'm going to be using some Medicating bacterial infection remedy. I've used the ick variant of this stuff before, and it worked amazing on my vieja fish. When I first got my vieja fish, it was covered in ick, and it only took 3 days for the medication to work. And actually, it looks like there's a white spot going on my vieja, or maybe that's just sand, or maybe it's a little bit of a bruising. Whatever, everybody's doing fine in here. They just need a water change. My Sun Eclipse catfish, which is nowhere to be found right now, keeps dirtying up this tank, so it's real. He's being really annoying. I might trade him in, to be honest. But let's go ahead and add the medication. Boom, boom. Oh, I gotta shake it first. Hold on. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah, shake that, shake that, shake that. This looks so wrong, but it feels so right. Alright. Usually in the back, on the back of the bottle, it tells you like how many drops to put in, but you know, MasterAquatics, he doesn't do that. He just puts in as much as he feels like it. You know, you can't overdose on medications. Well, actually, that's a lie. I take that back. On this one, you can't. This one is pretty much one of the safest medications you can use. So, but yeah, a little bit extra medication of this stuff, a little bit of extra dosage of this stuff is not going to hurt the fish. It'll probably be more beneficial. So, alright, so medication is in. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.